I'm here in the Villages in Florida, America's largest retirement community, and actually now one of the largest cities in America as well, full of individuals who have retired and have come here to live their best life. And there are some lessons that the Villages can teach all of us. Number one, the people here are kind of fighting to stay alive, right? So every day they are out walking or running. If you drive around here at 5 in the morning or 6, everybody's out doing something. From where I'm sitting here on my golf buggy, there are people playing pickleball, and over there's people hitting golf balls. There is a hive of activity, and it's with a sense of determination, because everybody here wants to stay alive and wants to live longer. And wouldn't it be a glorious thing if we could lift some of that attitude into people's younger lives, when they have all of the abilities at hand but don't seem to care enough to fight every day to make their lives a little bit longer? The other thing that's so great about people here is, at a certain age, you know what? You don't really need to please other people. If you don't really want to do something, you're not going to say yes just because you don't want to offend Barbara from the WhatsApp group. Or if you don't want to go to something, you're not going to say yes just because otherwise everybody else will slag you off, because frankly, it doesn't matter. You've reached an age where you're going to do precisely what you want because A, you've earned the right, and B, there isn't enough time to be pleasing other people. You have got to please yourself. The other thing I just love about these people is their attitude towards each other. So everyone says good morning or hello, or if you pull up at a bar, someone's got something to say. And I think that's so lovely. You can leave your things anywhere because there's no crime or theft here. No one's going to take anything. And you could say, oh, well, that's a retirement community. But wouldn't it be nice if more life was actually like this? The other thing I love is that the elderly here, even if you are unable to walk, or you can walk but very, very slowly with a walker, or you have other impairments or whatever, is you're not disregarded by everybody else. So the society here doesn't make you invisible just because you're old. And it's a phrase that I love. Someone who was more elderly said to me once, she was having a great time, she said, "I was not always old, Katie." And that's exactly the point here in the Villages. No one's disregarded for being old. Everybody's older, but everyone's got time for everyone, and no one's made to feel left out or a burden. And wouldn't it be great if we had that same approach with elderly in the regular community? That no one was made to feel like they were in the way or invisible or didn't count anymore, or get shoved in some festering home to be locked down by the state into oblivion. So that really matters to me. Like, that feels like a really important thing, and I love the way that there is so much respect for the elderly here, because they are the customer base. Like, if you're working in the service industry here, these elderly are your customers, and so they're treated with huge respect, not like an inconvenience. And that's possibly my favorite thing here. The other thing that's so fab is the ladies here. Most of them, or many, have spent a lifetime with someone or have cared for someone in their older years, or maybe their husband has died and they're in the Villages now. And it's hilarious because everyone has new relationships, and there's a singles club, and you know, there's all the rumors about the Villages. But these ladies say, you know what, I did that. I'm done for caring for someone. So if a guy wants to meet me here, then if he just wants a carer, it's not me. The ladies are here to find fun with someone, which should be really the aim of any relationship anyway. But the idea that one of these guys is going to sort of snag a lady and she's going to care for him, the ladies are like, nah, love, I've done that already. I'm here for the fun. And as a final note, I'd just like to say this about the Villages. This was $9. I'm taking it along to my event tonight. See, that's the sort of speaker I am. Not only do I busy about in my golf buggy being ridiculed for my terrible driving, not only do I cheerily embrace my community that I feel very at home in. People always say I look older than I am. Well, that's probably why I fit in here. But look at this. A bottle of Barefoot that's, look, it's bigger than my face, and my face is quite big. Look, bigger than both my boobs put together. It's absolutely... person in the golf cart just giving me funny looks. It's an absolutely monstrous bottle. I'm trying to give you perspective, but my nose isn't helping, so my nose is quite big. What if I put my hand up against it? Do you see? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palms worth of Barefoot Merlot for $9. And when I went to purchase it, not only that, you get a free plastic bag, because no one here gives a toss about the environment, because we're all going to be dead anyway, which I love. And then when I bought it, the server, who was a delightful young man, said to me, just the essentials today then. Yes! Lessons for life here from the villages. Bloody look after your life and fight for it every day, even when you're young. Always say hello to people. Have a line for someone at the bar. Make an effort. Don't steal other people's stuff. Just be better. Live your best life all the time. Get out there and live it hard and fast. Respect the elderly. They were not always old. They are not a burden and they are not in the way. And actually, put in the right setting, they're having an absolute blast at high speed. These guys have no time to waste. They're just getting out there living. And the women here who just like, nah, I'm done with that caring stuff. I just want to have fun. There's a whole bunch you could learn from this place. Anyway, more from me on the road in my golf buggy very soon.